It is me again. I was not planning to make a video today because I just posted yesterday, but an idea came to me. I was listening to morning affirmations, like where it's like, I am beautiful, I am successful, I am just all of these I am statements. And I was doing my makeup while I was listening to them and saying them. And there was one over halfway in the video, so I wasn't even expecting it to happen, but one of them said, I am expansion. And it like immediately hit me. I was like, wait. And I had this idea. And for anyone who likes video games and World of Warcraft and the whole idea of how they have expansions that come out every couple years, but then it kind of got me thinking, like, imagine thinking about like setting goals or like doing self-improvement stuff, but with the idea of like you coming out with your own expansion. And almost like I guess it's something that I want to try because I had never thought of it that way. It can almost kind of be like how on January 1st, like on the new year, how everyone like sets their goals, but you can do that at any time of the year. You don't have to wait for January. You could do like a, like midway through the year thing, or you could do kind of like, I think that there was a study about how like around back to school time, there's like a thing that happens in your head where like you feel like that's like a new era, I guess from like growing up and how like September is always the time you kind of go back to school. But anyways, it doesn't matter when, just the idea of imagine kind of like picking a date and kind of planning it out and almost like picking like what things are going to come, like what are your new features that are going to come in your expansion, even if it's something simple like in my new expansion. You could even name it something. You could be like, I drink water, a lot of water, like, because that's one of the things that I used to struggle with. I feel like I'm pretty good now at drinking more water, but you could set that as a goal. In my new expansion, I drink a lot of water, or I eat healthier, or in my new expansion, I stream on Twitch more. Like, that would be one for me. I'm always struggling with streaming on Twitch. But what if I entered a new expansion where that's what comes with the expansion and it's like a new version of me and that's what I do? And you can even have like patches and stuff where it's like, oh, like a new patch is coming out on this day. And it kind of like turns it into this thing where like you review your goals, maybe like quarterly or like monthly or something. And you can be like, okay, so I've got my expansion and I've got like my main base things that come with that. But now I need to have a new patch because maybe some things aren't working. Maybe we have to bug fix some things and kind of, maybe like a new, almost like a new dungeon is coming out, but for you that could be something else. I haven't really like fully thought this through. Like I just kind of had this thought of like thinking of it that way, and I just feel like for a nerdy person that would probably help to think of it as an expansion. And then even how for the month of July, World of Warcraft has had the Collector's Bounty, which is like an event where mounts can drop more. Like there's like higher drop rates and stuff. So everyone, like the whole community has been like doing that more. So of course I've been doing a lot more stuff on WoW, like farming mounts and everything. And it's like this exciting thing that you want to take part of. And it's almost like you could have like a thing that just lasts for a month. Like what if it's like for 1 month I'm going to post on Instagram a lot more, and it's kind of like that doesn't have to be sustained forever, but for that 1 month you can be a lot more active doing that thing because it's like an ongoing thing for that month, and so you can just like kind of set these little things. And I feel like you could even have like a vision board of your expansion, of just like all the things, and it's like, what is that going to mean? And then you can just kind of view your life as, I am in this era of this expansion currently. And if you think about it, like on World of Warcraft, like if they come out with the Midnight expansion, when that's coming out probably in a few months, one of the things they're coming out with is player housing. And it would be really weird. Imagine if they just took that away. Like that's one of the features that comes with it. Imagine if like in 3 months they were like, oh, we're not doing player housing anymore and we're just like taking it away from you. That would be weird. Like we'd be like, what the hell? But that's what comes with the expansion. So it's almost like maybe we could keep ourselves like accountable for things, like what if you said that you were going to work out more and then you stop? It's like, but you said that that's coming with your expansion, so shouldn't you be doing that? Try to maintain it and stuff. So yeah, I just thought that that was a fun kind of like nerdy way to start thinking about setting goals. Like if you're going to set goals anyways, why not think of it as expansions and patches? And you can make yourself like a box art, like a cover art, kind of the vision board thing like I was saying. And Yeah, or even like the aesthetic of it, you know, like if you think about Midnight, the Midnight expansion, you're thinking of a lot of void and purple and Xalatath and stuff. It's like maybe you could give yourself a makeover. Like, what do you look like in this expansion? Who's the main characters? Like, how can you portray that and stuff? So there's just so many fun little things. Like I said, this literally just popped into my head just a few minutes ago, so I haven't sat down to like map out my expansion or like apply it or anything, but I had to share the idea completely. As soon as I heard it in that affirmation video, I am expansion. It's like, oh my God, that's genius. I've never thought of that. So yeah, that was my little fun, nerdy epiphany. Let me know if you think that that will help you at all or if you'll apply it. It kind of reminded me how about a week ago I made a reel and like a YouTube short because I reposted it on YouTube talking about thinking of whatever age you are as the level you are in World of Warcraft. Like, oh, I'm level 30, so I'm questing in Duskwood, you know? And a lot of people were saying that that's such a cool, like, little nifty way to think about it. So maybe the expansion thing is cool too. So yeah, I think that that is everything. I haven't even had my coffee yet for the morning, so I'm gonna go do that. I'm very excited, but I feel like I'm already pretty pumped up, you know? So yeah, it is Sunday today, so I literally just posted my first video yesterday in terms of, you know, this kind of new era where I'm kind of trying to make little simple videos where if I feel like talking about something, if I've got an idea, I'm just going to film it on the spot instead of waiting on it. I got to act in the moment of when I feel that urge to post. So 2 videos in a row, I guess. We'll see. We'll see what happens and how this YouTube stuff goes. Maybe that is part of my new expansion, and it's that I'm entering this era of just posting simple little things on the spot, whatever. Yeah, so I'm gonna go. Hope that you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!